Alright, here we go. We're doing a weird one for today. We are hearing me for the first time in forever. Alright. Anyway, we are continuing. This is part number 10. And a brief overview of what we did. We did the engine. So that looks pretty nice. I do have my close-up. If my close-up cam would work. It is not working. What the heck? Nope, wrong one. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, here's the close-up of the engine bay, or I guess whatever it's called. I'm not a car person, we know that. I just build models. So that's that. Cool. That's a quick overview of what we did. In the last episode, we stopped at step 15. I know right there is scrolling number 16, but we stopped at step 15 because I decided to paint and touch up and do stuff. So we're going to continue with step 15. We're gonna hide that one for now. That's gonna confuse me. So 15, we did these. Do you remember? We cut out the holes we drilled out the holes and made it look nice and cool. We painted these. Where is it at? We painted these and installed the decals. The first time using water slides. This might be a quick video. It might not be an hour. Right, we did that. Here's a close-up of the chairs. So I drilled those out with my special drill, and then I evened it out with the X-Acto. And then we painted these, the e-brake and then the shift knob and all that stuff. We did that. And then, this is way too, well, no, it's fine. This is fine. I decided to mask the rear seats and paint those black. And also the center console, I painted black. The pedals, painted black with chrome on top. And then, of course, the rails that the seats will sit on. No one's going to see that, but I am. So, those are chrome also. So, first things first, let's unbox. Let us demask this and see how satisfying that's going to be. If I did a good job. I'm going to be quiet for a while. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's take that. Oh, hello. That just flew off my hands. Alright. Damn. That looks good. I masked that hella good. Yeah. Alright. For the bottom. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Nothing is more satisfying than removing a masking job that you did and seeing a straight line. Oh, that is so satisfying. Oh my gosh. That's satisfying for me. I don't know if it's satisfying for any other model builders, but for me, yes. Just yes. Okay, we got these. Looks good. Oh, that is hella good. Alright. There's no bleed through this time, and that's awesome. Right, the back seats. There's that. And then the center console. There is no bleed through. Oh, that looks so good. Dang, that looks nice. Okay, so continuing with step number 15. We need glue. Of course we need glue. I forgot about that. So, we have our glue. We have the glue of super. Alright, let's get some. I'll take my glasses off for this one. I don't need those for now. Let's go ahead and apply the glue of super. Come on, dude, get out. Get out. Oh, there you go. There you go, cool. So we have glue. Let's apply just like that. And cover this because we don't want it drying up. Now, let's apply this to here. Yes, I have a finger condom because some people, they're gonna see my claw, but like, oh my god, cut that thing, is so disgusting. I'm like, dude, just, you don't have to look at it, you don't have to comment on it. I know it's there. I'm not gonna change it for you guys. Just accept it and move on, you know what I mean? And then we have this one. And the reason why I cut my other thumb off, my other claw on my thumb, is because it chipped, and it wasn't being nice because it was chipped. It felt ugly, and it chipped close to the base. So I just like, you know what? I'm not gonna try to reform that thing. I'm just gonna cut it completely off. Cool. Now for the chairs. If I do that, where's the actual contact point? Oh, okay, I see. It slides on that. Alright, cool. So we can put it... let's see. If we put the actual console there, and now it's going to become cramped. So, if I put it too forward, that's a skinny dude. If I do it too far back, that is a fat dude. I gotta do it nicely in the center-ish for a standard person. And that's gonna be roughly with a little bit of chrome showing. A little bit of chrome, like that. So, we're gonna do that. And if I'm testing out my headset because I'm not really, like I said in the first video, it's been a while since I recorded, and in the second video I'm like, you know what, I really don't know what to talk about, so I'm just gonna be quiet. So this time I'm gonna talk just for a little bit while we're putting this together, and as soon as I don't know what to talk about, I'm gonna become quiet and you're gonna hear music again. But I'm gonna try to talk throughout this entire video about what we did, what we're going to do, and what the plan is for this car. And the answer is, I don't know what to do with this car. After I finish building it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I am gonna display it somewhere, but it's probably just gonna collect dust somewhere, being completely honest. But so far, wow, that looks nice, right? So that is, I gotta put my eyes back on. That is step number 15. Complete. Finally. See, look at that. no one's gonna see that little detail, or they're not gonna notice that little detail of the chrome sticking out, peeking out underneath the seat. No one's gonna notice that, except you and me, right? And like, it is very hard to see, but the little button on the e-brake is blue, and I'm pretty sure even if I do with the close-up cam, you probably won't be able to see the blue because it's too bright and highly saturated, and I don't want to fix it. I'm just telling you guys the truth. Yeah. So that is step number 15. Now we can go on with. That was too loud, I'm so sorry. We're going to go with step number 16. Step number 16 says we're going to take the actual dashboard and we're going to take the doors. Let's go ahead and put this off to the side so it can dry. I'm going to keep that there. I put my camera a little too high, but that's totally fine. Clip these off. I think I said I would buy God Hand nippers, but they're a little too expensive because of the brand name God Hand. And I looked into it. They're just single-bladed cutters. And I found other single-bladed cutters on Amazon. They're a lot cheaper than a God Hand. So I might go with that. But I don't know yet. I like working with what I got. No need to spend money on stuff I don't need when I actually have stuff that actually works for its purpose, you know what I mean? So, we're gonna go with that, and we're just gonna shave off the nubs. This feels so weird, just self-narrating stuff. But, you know what? Might as well get used to it, especially if I want to do more videos like this. Well, I need to think of something interesting to talk about or whatnot. Okay, that is very smooth. That is good. We go with the next one. I wish I had a calmer voice. I wish I had a very calming voice. But instead, I have a calm, what's it called? Not calm, but I have a very high tolerance for being calm. It takes a lot to upset me. Now, at least. Because before, man, anything would upset me. But I'm adjusted. I'm good. I sound like I'm crazy, but I'm good. So let's do a testing. Let's do a test fit. It looks like that. See, so the test fitting process is good, especially if you're a modeler, builder, because you just, you test the fitting to see how it looks, and from the test fitting, you can like manipulate it, and you can like rotate it and see, and you can check for any details that you want to make or any changes you want to make to any details that you want to have it pop out. So that looks pretty good. That looks pretty cool. I need to put my eyes on for this one. See? That looks pretty good. Damn, that's nice. That looks nice. Especially with a subtle blue. Nice. Okay. But yeah, because this is like this now, I can see it. I don't know if I want to paint the doors and add a little bit more detail to it. Because right now it's nice, but it's a little too plain, don't you think? So there is something I want to paint, but I don't know what. I'm not entirely sure. But that is step number 16. So what else we're gonna do? We're gonna do another test fit. We're gonna test fit on the vehicle itself to find any details that I would like to have pop out some more. Okay. There we go. So that one, this will sit right on top of those pegs. There we go. And then this will sit right on top, supposedly. But it never does sit right on top. It needs some convincing because of the shell. So we're gonna try to slide this way. Okay, cool. That will work. That will work. That does not work. There we go. Go in. Alright, let's do a test fit. Those are in. These are in. Okay, so it looks like that. Is a rough idea. Not the best, but it's a rough idea. It looks like that. I wanted to turn off my light, but you're not going to see it. But, so it looks like that. That looks okay. But I'm looking at the door panels. Do I want to paint anything on the door panels? Yes, I do. I can see it. I can see it. I would like to have it a different color. Alright, we're going to do that. Okay, let me push this up just a little so it looks like how it's supposed to in the actual completed model. Ah, what the heck? What the heck? Remove, man. Remove yourself. Come on, there you go. That's scary. That's scary. Alright. So this goes here. It will look like this. So if it does that, okay, so it does that, it's going to be white on the inside. You can see somewhat of the white, right? There's like that little line right there. You can see the white. I'm not sure if I want to paint it. I think I do. No, because if I paint it, I messed up. Well, let's continue. Oh shit. Let's continue. I am sorry, I swore. Hopefully no one's kid heard that. But let's go ahead and commit to these changes. Okay, I do that. Do I want to paint the handle? I could, but I don't think I want to. Okay, we are not going to paint it. Let us continue with the build. We will do... Where can I apply the glue? Glue goes there. Glue goes here. And glue goes here. Okay, cool. Let's get it. Glue here. Cool. Glue in here. And finally, glue in here. Alright, now we apply it and not drop it like an idiot. Alright, we apply it. Oh, hello. So you get applied. Cool. So that's good. We're gonna hold that for a while the glue is drying. Why am I yawning? And then this is wow. Okay, so that's gluing itself together. Looks. I am not cutting anything for this video series. I am not cutting to like, oh, I finished it now, I finished it now, I finished this. I'm showing you guys step by step, minute by minute of the boring building process. Because I don't know how to edit. I'm being honest, I don't know how to edit stuff right now. I'm just taking advantage of this 3-day weekend for me and recording a video, taking advantage of like the peace and quiet in the house for once. So we're doing that. And we're gonna do the next one. Okay, this side. And then this. Yeah, like I said in the first video, this is the first model I've had that requires so much glue. Because normally I put together Gundam models, and Gundam models do not require glue. Unless you buy like the garage kits or the resin parts, the resin conversions. Other than that, Gundams do not require glue. Okay. Alright, let's make sure this doesn't move. Ooh, alright. That looks good. So now, let's see. Now for the actual dashboard. Alright, cool. So that will go just like that. And it looks good. Wow, that looks nice. So if I do that, I do that. Okay, cool. Alright, we're gonna commit to this. We're gonna commit to this change right now. We're gonna apply the glue, and we're never gonna touch it again until we have to touch it again. So that one glue there, one glue here. Let's do that. I am looking into some video editing software. So I'm gonna look for the best one. And if it's free, I'm gonna use it. If I have to buy it, then I'm gonna buy it. But I do want to make better videos with the stuff I got. I just need better software. Because there are a few transitions I want to do, which OBS doesn't really do that much. So, So I think like Premiere Pro, I think, or something like that would help, because that's what I'm looking into. So we have that. We're going to be very careful of not to touch this stuff again, but it looks like that. Here's the driver's side with the speedometer and the odometer and the other ters. The pedals looking good. The actual console itself looking good. And then there's the chairs, the seats, the bucket seats with the hole drilled out. That's a small detail no one's ever going to see or notice, but it looks good. Coming back to this way, we have the back seats, the rear seats, the passenger side, and just peeking underneath, the chrome railings. Dang, that looks good. Anyway, and the quick release, I was gonna say headset, steering wheel with the chrome couplers, and then the steering wheel itself with the all black and chrome inserts with the metallic blue in the middle. A nice little touch right there. So that is step number 16. Cool. We're in. And we are never going to touch this again. Hopefully. So I'll do that. Get that out the way. And we are on step number 17. There we go. And we got lights. All right. Okay, hopefully don't need the glue for now. All right. So we have number 66. Where's number 66? Here it is. I don't know if anyone else does this while building model kits, but once you find the part, cut it off with the runner. And then what else? Number 50s and 20s. 29 and 28. 27 and 26. Oh, wait, what? 26, 27, 28, and 29. Okay, so we're going to need this whole thing right here. So let's go ahead and cut this one, and this one. There we go. Cool. Now what else? 52. Where's 52 at? Here. 52 and 53. Alright, cool. Okay, I think we're going to get through 2 steps today. 16 and 17. So we're going to go ahead and do this. This one. Well, we cut that off. We don't need this because it's just taking up space. Cool. Next. Alright, step 17 says we're going to do the clear parts. Okay. I'm going to take my glasses off for this process of the build. So we're going to do 66, which are these clear parts. Dang it, I need to put my eyes back on. Okay. We got the clear parts, which are the actual headlamps, the headlights. It looks like that. They are textured on one side. One side is textured. If I can get it to like look nice. Yeah, you can see the texture there. It's textured somewhat. So just that. I gotta fix my audio. It's a little too loud. I like how I'm just now noticing my audio is too loud. It's kind of up there. I am sorry for the remainder of the video. So we have that, and we have all the other parts too. Let's take the close-up cam off. I have to manually click this thing now, and then 55 and 56. 55 and 56. We do need these two. So let's take this. Oh, so all that's left is the hood. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna do some cleanup. So let's remove the parts from the runner and clean them up. So we have that. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to keep talking throughout the video, because my last couple videos I just was not talking. So this video is, I'm uncomfortable trying to talk and keep it interesting. So yeah, I'm actually sweating. I'm like, dang, I gotta keep talking. What the heck? I'm like, how can I talk throughout this entire thing? I could make a script, but then I'm gonna be like, ugh, I gotta write. I'm a lazy person. I am sorry, I'm a lazy person. I'm not gonna do like a big production thingy. I'm like, I'm just gonna record. What happens, happens. And that does that, and that's a lot of excess pieces. Alright, so the instructions say you just apply the clear thing to that thing. Yeah, it's a good description right there. And it's supposed to look nice. I had an idea of, because I have chrome paint or a chrome Sharpie. Well, no, I actually have chrome paint. Because I have chrome paint, I want to try painting the inside of this, so when I put the glass over it, it looks actually reflective. We're gonna keep this. Let's cut this off. And cut this one off. And now we shave to make it nice and neat. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and shave this. Now, it's very important to clean off your little nub marks, especially for the older model kits, because if you don't, that little nub mark that you were too lazy to cut off or sand down, it's gonna prevent your pieces of fitting together correctly and flush. So nub cleanup is a definite must in model building. Whether it's a Bandai model, a Aoshima model, a other brand of models, I don't know them, Revel, I guess. And yeah, it's just nub cleanup is a must. See, I'm trying to think of other things to talk about instead of just being straight quiet, but it's difficult. So like, I don't know. But we're just gonna go ahead, clean up the nub marks. And then step number 17 is just the assembly of the pop-up headlights. And I think after this step, I am gonna be done for today, because I'm just I just want to rest for a bit. So record this video and then put it up on YouTube, do all the links and all that stuff, call it a day, go play DDR. Yeah, so all of this, I don't really. There's nothing really to talk about during like nub removal. It's just you gotta be quiet, you gotta like concentrate that you're not cutting off too much plastic and all that stuff. And yeah, if you do happen to hear anything like people talking, that is not me. Um, I listen to a podcast pretty much every day, and if you happen to hear it, the podcast I listen to is called Trash Taste. But they swear a lot. And yeah. But it's all good. I'm not the one swearing. It's them, not me. But we are cutting off the nubs, making it nice and smooth. And the only paint we are gonna do is the behind the headlights. So it looks like there's like actual bulb in there. And normally I would show you guys a close-up of all the nubs that I'm shaving off, but I don't want to do it this time. Alright, so we have... Okay, we're going to try this. We are going to... Where is... I don't know where my chrome is. We're going to use this one. The liquid chrome, mirror effect. We're going to use this. And we are going to test it out. We're going to go right here. So we got that. Just a little dip. Cool. And now we're going to let that thing dry up and do its thing. Come on, dry up, hurry up. Wow, it's actually looking nice, like an actual chrome mirror. That's pretty cool. Alright, so instructions say the textured part sticks out. So the flat part is the one that goes in. Texture points out. Okay. Alright, so we have this piece and the mirror piece. Not the mirror, the glass piece. So one goes out. And then the wavy part goes in. So this way. So it looks like that. Wow. It looks like that without the chrome backing. But okay, yeah. We're gonna put the chrome backing on it because I need to put my eyes on again. Alright. There we go. So, let's see, close up. So this is what it looks like without the chrome in the middle, behind the glass or the plastic. So it looks like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little dot of chrome, if I can find it. There it is. I'm gonna do a dot of chrome, and I'm gonna put that behind the clear plastic. So it looks like there's something there, and it's gonna look good. At least I'm hoping it will look good. But first, let's do let's put the rest of it together. So we need this piece. Wait, which one? Oh, this. Okay, we need this. We need one of these. Okay. And then this goes here. Oh my gosh, this step is going to upset me greatly. This is so small. This is so small, and also knowing that I have to put glue on the thing later is just a little bit of extra annoyance. It's like, oh my gosh. And then later on, it's like, you learn you how to put glue, you're like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so let's see, let's do a test. Blind test fit. It looks like that. And then, okay, that way. That's not correct. How can I put... Okay, we gotta clean this up. So, you know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I want to do this really close, but not on video. So I am gonna paint it now, and then I'm gonna like picture it up later and share with you guys on a post on my channel and all that stuff. But the next step will be number 18, and that's going to be the next video. So we're going to do this one really quick. And let's see. Okay, we got that. Cool. So we got that. And then the next one. And we got that. Cool. So we got that and that. And that's all I'm going to do today. This is a shorter video, but this is what we have. Oh, whoa, hello. And we have that. So, alright, I'm going to clean that one up so it looks more better. So we did that. We got all the pieces cut out for step 17. We decided we're going to go with the chrome, so we don't need this anymore. And I don't want, being completely honest, I don't want to build this step on video because I need to get like in there, and it's going to be very close to my face, and that's going to be pretty boring to watch on video. So the next video, this is going to be complete, and we can go on with step 18 in the next video. But for right now, we're gonna stop on 17. With that, we are good to go for this video. Thank you very much. Meet you for the next one. Blah 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 blah. Bye 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 bye.